There's a worldwide food shortage that even affects us here in the United States. There are problems with food distribution that accounts for almost 1/3 of all food going to waste. All you have to do is look in the news and you can see our country is plagued with droughts. Here in Reno, Nevada, there is a company, Food Security Technology, Inc., that could end world hunger as we know it today, with the founders, Nani and Quentin Corabete. Tell me a little bit about Food Security Technology, Inc., what you do, and what it even means.
Food security technology. Well, food, particularly in this case, is fish, vegetables, fruit, and crustaceans such as abalone, shrimp, lobster, and we also do seaweed. Security is about the community. It's about growing systems that are sustainable so that a community can be secure in having a food supply. The technology is what you see behind us. It's the innovation that my husband has spent over 30 years developing that could easily end the world food crisis. And let me have Quentin explain it to you and show you around.
What makes this system unique?
We're growing fish and taking their solid waste, converting it to plant fertilizer, and feeding the plants all within this space.
How do you make this system self-sustainable, self-contained?
We start with the fish. They need to be fed, and we grow their food right here.
Am I understanding correctly that you also control what you're feeding the fish?
That's right. This is comfrey. It's a superfood, and it even affects the quality and taste of the fish at the end of the day.
Fascinated. What kind of fish do we have here? How many of them are there, and how much water does it take to sustain them?
These are tilapia. They are beautiful eating fish. There's 85 fish in here, and they're just over half a pound. So that works out about 50 pounds of fish in all, and there's 200 gallons. That's a ratio of 1 pound of fish to 4 gallons of water. Right now, when they're fully grown, there'll be 100 pounds in here in the 200 gallons, so that's 1-to-2 ratio of pounds to gallons.
There's going to be 100 pounds worth of fish to eat in here?
Absolutely.
That's a lot of fish.
That's right. And this is what's called in the aquaculture industry intensive farming. This is super efficient.
We all know once you feed fish what happens next. And it is in that process that makes this system the first of its type.
Absolutely right. We found a way to extract the fish solids and convert it into plant fertilizer through our bonanza, a first in the world.
How is that possible?
This is an automated system, and we've opened it up so we can show you the magic of how this really works. This is the sediment tank, and down here I've extracted some solid fish waste to show you in the bonanza how that works.
Your bonanza system is where the technology lies. You have the ability to create compost in as little as 24 hours.
That's right. This here, fish waste that we've taken from the system, we just pour that straight in there, and we've already had 24 hours ago our liquid magic that has been brewing away, and what we've put in there, 1/2 gallon of fish waste solids, we're now removing 1/2 gallon of pure plant nutrient.
Okay, two things I'm present to right now. That's clear.
That's right.
And it's odorless. There is no odor to the system, and that's the magic behind the bonanza system that lies inside here that people can't see.
That's right.
Now that we've created the plant fertilizer, we put it into the system and it's feeding the plants.
It looks like you're germinating your own seeds here.
Yep, we use heirloom and organic seeds. This is in the trays for about 7 days. We move it into the floating raft trays here. From the floating raft trays, they move into the drip system and in these terracotta balls. And they also go into this system, it's called the NFT or nutrient film technique system. And these we found are the most efficient, the floating raft and the nutrient film technique. Here we can grow root vegetables.
In this space, you can grow hundreds of plants.
Yep, about 500 plants, and we've tested over 352 different types of seeds for herbs, vegetables, and they do very well in here.
How do you control pests?
Pests. We only use biologicals. We don't use any pesticides or herbicides. We use ladybugs, green lacewings, and nematodes, and they do a wonderful job.
I'm sure other people are going to be as blown away as I am. I cannot believe how much is going on in this system.
It's great because it's a completely controlled environment. You can put it indoors or outdoors. You can do in extreme weather hot, extreme weather cold. Right now we have it indoors, so we've added LED lighting to this, which runs a little bit more wattage, but if you had it outdoors, it runs on about 50 watts of power.
Baby tilapia.
These baby tilapia were hatched in our main tank. We bring them in here, we raise them, and as we harvest our main stock, we replace these and keep the system self-sufficient.
In order to have these breed in the main tank, that says something about the water quality, doesn't it?
Because of our filtering system and the purity in the water and the temperature that we keep it at, the fish are able to breed in that environment.
What's the green in this tank?
It's spirulina. It's a superfood. It's a high alkaline saltwater algae that we feed the tilapia and the brine shrimp.
Brine shrimp. Let's take a look at those. So what do you do with the brine shrimp?
We feed the spirulina to the brine shrimp, and in turn we feed the brine shrimp to the tilapia.
It's like an all enclosed self-sustaining ecosystem.
Yes, it is.
There are people watching this right now that have to have one of these. How long does it take to get one, and how would they go about ordering one?
Well, this is a 10 by 10 system, but they're scalable all the way up to 7 acres. They're all custom made, so it would take 3 to 6 months. You can contact me at www.foodsecuritytech.com or at our phone number at 775-583-7526.
That's Quintin and Nani Coromete with Food Security Technologies. Thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you.
And thank you, Mitch.